Hey everyone, welcome to the Wilson Homestead. So this evening I am working on planting my garlic. These are the garlic plants that I harvested from my garden this year, and I'm going to plant them now for next year's crop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these bulbs apart until I have them in separate cloves, and this little nubby end right here is where the roots will form. So that's the part that you stick down in the ground. The point points up towards the sky. I have two different kinds of garlic here. This is Italian garlic, and this is elephant garlic. You can tell it's so humongous. I mean, look at that clove. So let's get started. This bed that I'm planting in is actually where my cucumbers were this summer. I got all of the trellises taken down and I weeded it, and then I put a couple inches of compost on top of the soil so that way we can replenish some of the nutrients in here. I dug 2 trenches. This is about a 3-foot wide bed, I think. So I am going to start with the elephant garlic first, down at the bottom. So elephant garlic has to be planted a little bit farther apart than regular garlic does. So I'm going to put these probably about 8 inches apart in the rows. But I mean, look how huge. That is 1 clove. That is massive. And like I said, this little bumpy end is going to go down in the soil, and the pointed end is going to be pointing towards the sky. And I'm going to cover this with about 3 or 4 inches of dirt. Okay, I'm going to keep putting these in the ground and then I'll show you when I get finished. I've got all the elephant garlic in, and before I start covering up the rows, I'm going to go ahead and put the Italian garlic the rest of the way up these rows. Now, I probably should have had this garlic out probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I just didn't have time because I was busy canning then, and then it just kept on raining and keeping me out of the garden, so hopefully this will do okay even though I got it out a little bit late. I'm in zone 6, so ideally this should have went out like around the end of September, beginning of October. But I'm going to plant it anyway and we'll see how it does next year. I'm getting started on the Italian garlic. It should be about 4 to 6 inches apart. Okay, all of the garlic's in, and now I am ready to get it covered up. This soil is still kind of a little bit muddy because of all the rain we had, but I'm just going to go with it because I am now out of time to get this in the ground. So it is happening now. Okay, all of the garlic is now in the ground and ready for the winter. And hopefully next summer we'll have a pretty good harvest. I'm so glad to get this job done because it's been weighing on my mind that I've been so late getting it in the ground. But now it's in there and it's out of my hands, so I'll just hope for the best. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time here on the Wilson Homestead. Bye guys.